What's going on, guys? A few days ago, we got our first look at the 50 versus 50 war mode in New World at the PC Gaming Show. So I want to go through, talk about some of the gameplay we see, a few things I liked, a few things I didn't like, and for those out of the loop, war mode is a PvP battleground that is activated whenever a company, which is a guild, weakens the territory of another company. So if that happens, you can declare war on that territory, basically to try to claim it for yourself and expand your empire. War will take place during certain windows set up by the defending company to help coordinate participants. Now, this is something that I've seen a lot of mixed reviews on. A lot of people don't like being able to set up windows like, hey, meet me 3 o'clock right here at the border and we're going to throw down. People want spontaneity, right? But the thing is with spontaneity is it doesn't always lead to better gameplay. So you have to kind of figure out what you want. Do you want good, strong gameplay more consistently? Or do you want to be able to tell the stories of, hey, this one time we kind of activated it and snuck in on them and stole their stuff and destroyed them without them even knowing about it? So it really kind of comes down on what players want. I can see both sides. I personally like having it scheduled. I feel like more consistent gameplay with larger battles is going to be better for the game in the long run, but I can see both views on this one. Now, during war, the attacking company will need to capture 3 rally points in order to begin sieging the gates. Now, once you siege the gates and breach the gates, you get to capture that territory. And once a territory is captured, you cannot immediately retake that territory. The losing company will need to weaken that territory again before declaring war in an attempt to take it back. So let's get back to the actual new gameplay. Now, during this gameplay, we saw siege supplies, weapons, defensive items, consumables, and all of these things you could buy with battle tokens, which I'm assuming are slowly accrued throughout the match, and then a bonus is given on certain occasions, like you killed another player, you captured an objective, here's a bonus 25 tokens. This is all just a guess, but that's kind of what I'm assuming here. Now, we did have a chance to see some potions that helped cleanse crowd control effects. We heard about some other things like speed potions, and we know there's a whole catalog of stuff that you can buy with these battle tokens to either benefit yourself or benefit your team. We saw things like Inferno Traps, which are these landmines that you place, then they explode, dealing burning damage in an AoE. You can place these things anywhere and everywhere, lots of times, placing them around a control point or on the other side of the gates to help kind of weaken that surge of players kind of trying to rush in. We saw some anti-infantry weapons like the repeater and a cannon that deals AoE damage, which, by the way, that cannon looks amazing to try to like operate. You just launch those things into those rally points and watch everybody either just die and burn up or run out of there as quick as possible. So that looks like it's going to be incredibly fun. And I'm curious on the range. Can you put it super far back and then basically just kind of like lob your cannonballs in there and dealing damage? Or do you have to be a little bit closer, which would make sense for something that powerful? It needs to be a little more risky. I don't know how they designed it, but I think that'd be interesting to see. We also got to look at some boiling tar that you can pour on players who are trying to break down the gates. That is stationary, so you can put that right above the gate and then you can activate it if it has ammo or charges, and it'll pour down on top of enemies. We saw this guy do this and it just poured down and melted some dude to the ground. Now, all of these things are pretty cool, right? It helps give the mode some character, helps provide a little bit of strategy. I mean, things like when and where do you want to place this ballista or repeater? Do you want to use all those battle tokens? How do you want to spend your battle tokens? Do you want to spend them on consumables early so you can use them throughout the match? Or do you want to save them up for a big weapon, which might, turn the tide of the battle in your favor early on? And this is all wrapped up in a timer that is consistently moving. It is constantly going. So you're always racing against the clock to see if you can capture that territory before time runs out. Time runs out, the defending team wins. You capture it, obviously the attacking team wins. So these are all things that you need to keep an eye on and kind of plan for and coordinate with your team. One of the things I really liked, though, was you finally got to see a lot of a high-end gear. Like, for instance, we saw a lot of players with those elk antlers, which I'm a big fan of shaman classes, right? If you've been following the channel for a long time, shamans, those are my gig. Played a shaman forever in World of Warcraft, and I love their aesthetic. So the antlers immediately jumped out at me, right? I was like, I need those. That would be something I would grind for and something I would equip on my character. And you take that and you combine it with the healing staff, and all of a sudden, bam, I'm a restoration shaman helping my team support capture points and reviving people, doing all that type of stuff, which is nice to see because, a lot of people really think this game is hyper realistic and it's like colonial and there's no fantasy element to it, but that's not true. you have all of these things that you can kind of go into and invest in, and it helps kind of shatter that misrepresentation a little bit. I think Amazon and New World, the team itself, need to do a little bit better job of marketing the game. There's still a lot of people who think it's a survival game, and there's a lot of people who think that it's still a hyper-realistic game with zero fantasy elements. But this was nice to see, all in all. Now, something I'm not crazy about is managing your inventory in the middle of a fight. So we see one of our hosts here have to open up his inventory to equip his newly purchased powder kegs before he can try to blow up some siege engines. And I feel like having these as an auto equip, or having like a specific hotkey that automatically fills in with things like powder kegs, inferno traps, would be a little bit better choice and a little bit smoother, because I can see a ton of instances where you're trying to blow up these machines, right? And you get ganked while digging through your bags trying to equip everything. Oh, I just bought these powder kegs. Hold on, let me take a knee and start rummaging through my backpack so I can equip these powder kegs, all while you guys are on these machines shooting everything. And then, okay, now I got them equipped. Now I have to drop it. Now I have to back out. Now I have to either shoot it or activate it some other way. And now it's going to blow up and hurt you guys. And it's just such a clunky and kind of drawn out process. I would really like to see them, I bought the powder kegs, they go onto this hotkey, maybe it's like Q or something. You can hold Q, and then you can cycle through with your scroll wheel of what all the different siege things that you've purchased. So, oh man, I have some traps, but I also have this powder keg, but I also have, you know, this other thing. I'm holding Q, now I can scroll through, quickly grab my powder keg, drop it, now I can shoot it, and it's not going to be as kind of a clunky, drawn out process, it's more streamlined. So that's just something that I kind of picked up and I saw. I don't know what you guys think about that, but all in all, war mode looks fun. And I'm glad we finally have some new gameplay that we can analyze for a little bit. They did say closed beta was going to be on July 23rd, so that is something that's coming out, and it's going to be exciting times. We're getting more people in there. And I've heard from a lot of people that combat looks bland. Now seeing this in kind of a PvP environment, do you guys still think that? Do you guys agree? Or do you think having the 3 weapons, each one with, you know, 3 different skills, makes it a little more engaging and interactive? I want to hear from you guys as always. Thank you guys so much for everything. This has been Vulkan, and I'll talk to you guys next time.
There we go. All right, I'm going to C.
Oh, they got it. Want to go to C?
Yeah, let's do it.
If they're going to C, then let's go A.
A is looking rough, but I don't think we'd get there in time.
Yeah, I think at this point we stay here.
Yeah. Nice. All right, just to C now.
Kanazia, why don't you come into my circle? Ooh, got a headshot there.
Oh man, there's a lot of them at C already. Ooh.
Oh, don't say all in on C in general chat.
Trying to lead him. Got him.
All right, I'm back on point. A lot of red people coming in.
All right, I got Kanazia
Wow.
down.
All right, I'm going to go and get some anti-infantry weapon so
Oh,
we can try
man.
to take C.
Alrighty.
Going back on point. Oh boy.
Here it comes. Boom!
Nice.
Oh, I hit a ton
Oh,
of people
nice.
on that one.
Great.
Yeah, look at him. Look at him disperse.
Where's Nick? Where's he hiding?
I know. Why isn't he on the point? I got this guy also.
Irish Pride? Yeah.
Reviving. Ah, I couldn't do it. I'm sorry. Oh my gosh, every time I try to get in on someone, I just get destroyed. I'm getting rocked right now.
That last one's always the toughest.
Oh yeah.
All right, we gotta get that repeater right here.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna sneak around to the right.
Going for it.
We need to fight on the circle.
Fighting. Oh man. Getting bullied.
Oh, is that Nick? Oh, I see Nick.
Oh no, Mitchell's got me. I can't let him kill me.
Oh, I'm gonna get him. He's hiding in the fire.
Oh no, Mitchell's gonna get me. No.
Oh, he's dead. I can taste it.
Anyone but him.
Where are you going? Where are you going, Nick?
Oh no, he's got me. No. I can't let that happen. He's dancing on my body.
Yeah.
Okay, we can play that game.
All right. Oh God, I hope that didn't cost us the point.
We're losing it quick. Get back on.
I'm back. I'm back.
It was worth it.
It was worth it. It was absolutely worth it.
All right, get on C. No one's here.
We're starting to lose C. I may
Yeah.
pull back if I were you.
Oh, I see Mitchell. Oh, he's running. There you go.
Oh boy. That's it for me.
Fire everywhere.
Hold strong. Oh no!
Almost got it. Almost got it.
Get on circle.
Oh no, it's going down. No.
All right, we're pushing them back.
Oh, we were so close.
Get off my point. All right, it was looking dicey for a second there, but I think we got it.
I think we're back.
I'm gonna get. They're building 2 of these. I got one of them. Now I'm dead.
Oh, I see Nick.
Oh, it was Nick. Oh, and he's dancing. He's dancing on my grave. Hey guys, stop that.
Not looking good for the home team here.
No, this is rough.
So what's like the good combo that you guys mentioned earlier? Is like 2 slashes, shield bash, and then while they're stunned, you can use a strong attack and then cancel that into something else.
Yeah, if you've got the spin swipe, the spin stab, that's a great one to cancel the heavy into after the stun.
I'm cheering about Nick's death here. Sorry.
There we go. I like that.
Do you think we should retreat?
You know, I'm gonna try using the turrets a little bit.
All right. Yeah.
Give them a chance. Feel bad for old Mike and Nick.
Oh, we did it.
It's a regular Christmas miracle.
You know what? I don't feel anything because it's just
Oh, I feel Mitchell. I sniped him.
karma as far as I'm concerned.
Trying to go from behind.
He's running. He's at a 3rd health.
All right. Well, at this point, I'm gonna go hunting. Oh, I see Nick. Oh, I see him. He's all the way at the back. He's he's on a cannon. Get in the ground where you belong.
He's running.